Welcome back to my YouTube channel, my loves. It's been a really hot minute since I've been on my channel to do a video. I have really not been online much the last 3 months or so. And I'm just now finally making my way back into, the internet. So if this is your first time tuning into one of my videos and you don't yet know who I am, my name is Stef, and I'm the Psychic Soul Alignment Coach. And what I do is I work with spiritual people and spiritual entrepreneurs to help them to do very deep levels of healing, also known as inner work, shadow work, in order to powerfully align with who they truly are on this deeper spiritual level. And as a result of this greater soul alignment, this greater higher self alignment, they're then able to more powerfully go out in the world and create what they want in their lives. So that's how I help people. Here on my YouTube channel, you'll see videos all on manifestation, spiritual entrepreneurship, manifesting, mindset work, healing work, anything along those lines, and a bunch of other stuff like spiritual activism as well. It just really all depends on what my guides ask me to bring forward at that time, because I just bring forward the messages that people need to hear for their highest good. So that's how I work, that's how I roll. So if this is something that interests you, then definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't yet already, make sure you hit that bell notification button and change your settings to all so that you never miss out on a video from my channel. And here on my channel, what I do is I was doing weekly energy reading videos. I also do monthly energy reading videos, but I haven't done that this month yet. And I don't know at this point if I'm going to do a January 2021 energy reading video for the month, because we're already like halfway through the month. But I just heard like I am, so I guess I will be. Maybe in a couple of days or something I'll have like a video on a January 2021 energy update, for the last 2 weeks of the month or something like that. And I do these weekly energy reading videos. Usually I try to get them uploaded on Monday or Tuesday. And but like when I tuned into my guides today, I was like, hey, what am I supposed to be doing today? And they were like, you need to get back on it, and you need to serve people and show up online and help them out. So I was like, okay, cool. So I guess my break is over. I need to get on this internet and do the thing. So here I am at last. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's get into today's weekly energy reading. Oh, before I get into it, also at the very end, I'm going to give you more information on this amazing mini program, I guess is what we can call it, that my guides gave me today. It's called Soul Aligned Intentions, and it's to help you to set powerful intentions for the remainder of 2021 so that you're really doing things in alignment with your soul, and you're really setting yourself up for the greatest level of success throughout the year by doing things in this way, and just all of the things that I bring forward. So I'll give you more information on that towards the end. But if that's something that interests you, then definitely be sure to stick around so that you hear all the details on that. I will post a link for you to sign up for that in the comment section below. So make sure to click on that comment section. I'll pin my post or the comment where you can click on the thing to sign up, and I'll add you to a private Facebook group, and we're set to start on Monday is what they said. So I don't have much time to get this together. Like I said, my guides were like, it's time for you to come back online, lady. And I was like, okay, I'm going. So today I've been really busy just doing my best to do all the things that they've asked me to do today. And I'm making wonderful progress, which I'm really proud about, actually, because the last few months have been powerful for me. And I was walking through molasses. That's how it felt. And recently this week, things shifted. Thank God for that new moon at last. And so I've been like on my game, and I'm feeling really good. So let's get into today's weekly energy reading. I appreciate you sticking around for this whole really long intro. So this is the weekly energy reading for January 11th through January 17th. Okay. Sunday. So what I got is, and this is what I channel right with my guides, is I got that this is a week about letting go of your expectations and surrendering your will to the divine. So what this means is that as this week continues to unfold, you will be positioned in ways that will allow for your greatest potential to occur in the areas of life that you are actively creating. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that things will unfold this week in a way that you need to for your highest good, so that you move along with the things that you're wanting to manifest or create, that you set intentions around, so far as the week unfolds, okay? Hope that made sense. So it's important that you allow yourself to be carried forward by the energy that's supporting you and bringing about your manifestations, rather than get caught up in your own limited thinking of how it's supposed to be or it's supposed to unfold. So they ask you to flow with the energy, okay? So that means, okay, for them, their specific instructions are like, take breaks as needed, embrace setbacks or detours as they show up, or, mental blockages or unexpected circumstances. Like, just embrace it as it comes, or take a break from things as needed, and then just allow that sudden inspiration to show up for you. Or when sudden inspiration shows up for you and it's asking you to do things differently from maybe what you thought you needed to do or you intended to do, like, just flow with that sudden inspiration instead of being stuck on your idea of like, no, this was my plan, this is how it has to go, this is what I committed to, this is what it has to be. Like, shift away from that boxed way of thinking or that rigid way of being, of doing things, and just allow yourself to just flow and just, get carried forward in the direction that the divine inspiration is trying to take you down, right? So this is what they said, is that, to do these things, and what they want you to understand is that this week is to just simply flow with life, to enjoy the journey, to trust that you're being guided in the most formidable way is what I got. But I think I heard the wrong F word while I was channeling that. I was like, there's an F word here and I think it's formidable, but I don't know. I'm not sure, but in the most amazing way. Don't be rigid, let the universe lead, and have fun, right? And so that's the message for this week, is like, let go of your expectations, because what happens is a lot of times is at the start of the year, people, you know how it goes every year. People are like, oh, new year, new me. We're going to do things differently. I'm, going to get focused and I'm going to do these things, and it's crunch time. And, people are just like so intense at this start of the year a lot of times, that they're just like ready to move forward and get things done and make it happen and all this other stuff. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But a lot of times people are coming from this like very forceful energy, right? Instead of just embracing like what is coming up and what is showing up and how it's guiding you and it's leading you. So like, to give myself as an example, right? Like the first few weeks of this year so far, like I wasn't really feeling it. I was still like coming out of things, still allowing things to unfold as they needed to. I wasn't trying to force it. I wasn't trying to say like, oh man, it's January 1st, you got to do this and you got to do that and you're behind on this, like trying to force myself to do things. I was just like, okay, I know I got things I want to move forward with. I'm going to do my best to just move forward with them, take one step at a time and just allow it to unfold and let myself be led and just allow it to happen. And so it just happens that this week, I felt that shift in my energy, because of the energies at this time with whatever's going on astrologically, and stuff with the new moons and whatever other stuff is going on with Aquarius shifting and things like that. Oh yeah, there's like something with Aquarius this week, right at the end of the week or something. It's like coming in. I don't know a whole lot about astrology, okay, so I'm not the expert on these things. But I think there's something going on with Aquarius coming in at the end of the week, so it makes sense how like Aquarius is about like unexpected things. I'm an Aquarius, by the way. It's my birthday this month, okay? Like, we gotta celebrate me. Like, leave me some comments down below. I don't know, just sharing like love for me or whatever you want to share around me and the fact that I'm going to be turning 32 this year on January 29th. Okay, if y'all want to send me birthday presents, like reach out to me on Instagram, on Facebook, let me know and be like, look, Stephanie, I want to send you a birthday present. Like, how do I send this to you? I will let you know. But I'm open to receiving presents for my 32nd birthday. But anyway, 3 + 2 is 5. And this is a 5-year. So there's like big changes happening this year. And I've been feeling that in my own life. I'm like, this is the year that things are going to massively shift in my life. And anyway, side note, tangent, like this is what happens when I do videos. I'm just like all over the place. So anyway, point is that something's happening with Aquarius later in the week, and it's about unexpected things. Like an Aquarius people, Aquarius energy is like unpredictable. Like it just happens. So this is why I'm sure that they're also mentioning like sudden bursts of inspiration might show up for you, and you just got to flow with that. You just got to go with it instead of trying to force it to be what you think it needs to be, what it's supposed to be, what it should be. Like just allow it to guide you and to carry you forward. So as I was saying earlier, like I wasn't really like, feeling the energy so far at the start of the month, but then something shifted in this last couple of days or so, and all of a sudden, like, I'm on my game, like, I'm doing things like I've never done before. Like, I've been moving forward powerfully these last few days than I have in like maybe the last 3 months. So I'm like, what is going on here? And that's like that sudden shift. So I wasn't trying to force it to happen. I was just allowing it for it to unfold and to, come together. So that's the same kind of thing here, is like, allow yourself to release whatever expectations you have around how this year's supposed to be, like what you're supposed to be doing right now. As I mentioned earlier, like, people right now, they're often in this energy of like, okay, get things done. I'm focused. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they're just like so intense sometimes, and it's, what's the word? It's like uncalled for or whatever. Like, you don't need all that intensity sometimes right now. Like, January's still a month for you to, get it together, get yourself in alignment. You don't have to push, you don't have to force just because other people are like doing all these things and promoting all these things and whatever is going on, and you feel like, oh my God, I got to do that too because I'm falling behind or whatever it is. Like, you don't have to like, make yourself do these things. Like, let go of your expectations, let go of what you think you're supposed to be doing right now, how you're supposed to be taking action on things or whatever it is, and just allow the universe to lead you forward, to guide you down the path of your highest good, to go about bringing about your true soul's desires, right? Because that's what the energy is really trying to do. And so if you allow yourself to be led in that way, then it's going to work out in the best possible way, right? So, I've been allowing myself to be led, especially these, this whole time, but like especially today or these last few days, just like, yeah, I got lots of things I want to do, but I'm just going to be led. And I've been taking breaks. So like yesterday, I think I did a lot of stuff in the morning, and then I took like a 3-hour break to like watch a movie and like eat and just relax and whatever. And then I worked again in the evening, and I just like did my thing instead of sitting there and being like, oh, I got to like work from this time to this time and then get all these things done and stuff. Like, I just did it my way. Because I just, work from that space of I'm just allowing myself to be guided by the energy, by my intuition, just flowing with it. So, and then today, it was a completely different day. It was, like, okay, do all these things, get these things done, have lunch, eat lunch, and then get ready to go out, be out in the park. And, I came out to the park and I was channeling on the Soul Aligned Intentions program that my guides asked me to do, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be channeling on this, taking in the vibes of all these beautiful children that I'm around that you can probably hear right now. There's lots of little kids in this place, which is good. I love being around the vibes of the children. They remind me to like enjoy life and have fun and be more lighthearted and all that stuff, carefree. So anyway, took break by being out, but I was like still working, but working from a different environment, not, stuck in where I'm at right now, or, just trying to have my nose like to the ground or whatever, and like getting these things done. Like, no, I'm still working and stuff, but I'm flowing, I felt called to be outside. It was a beautiful sunny day. I wanted to have fresh air. So here I came to the park and I worked from this space, right? So I'm just flowing, and being here is what allowed for me to really tune in and just, get all that stuff done. Like, I channeled like a whole 3-day, intention setting program. And I channeled like a lot, like I wrote a lot of pages, and like that's amazing. And like I've channeled a whole lot today in addition to that. So I'm just like, whoa, I'm on fire today. Like, I'm writing all these pages with, what they wanted me to do and know and all this other stuff. Like, oh my goodness, this isn't heard of. Like, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I probably wouldn't have been able to channel like a whole page, like at all. Like, that just would have been too much for me. Like, no, I can't deal with this right now, right? So, stop trying to force yourself to do things, or, just don't try to make things happen. Release your expectations. Flow with the energy. Take breaks. If you haven't yet set intentions, it's okay. Like, the energy is going to guide you to set your intentions in the way in which you need to do it. You'll maybe have that sudden burst, that shift or whatever, to go ahead and do that, and you'll be inspired to do that. So let me just pull some cards to see like what other additional information or confirmation we might need to receive in regards to the weekly energy reading. So is there any additional information or confirmation that you want us to know in regards to the weekly energy reading for this week? So we'll see. I'm going to pull, a card or two from each of my decks, and then we'll go from there. So there's a card that came out. It flipped already, and then let me see. What additional information do we need to know in regards to the weekly energy reading for this week? All right, so here we go. So I got this one. This is Mother Mary. This is from my Keepers of the Light deck. And it says, let go of the need to be right, choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And this is move your body, right? So what I'm getting here is like, all right, it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward with the things that you say you want to create, you say you want to do, to create more of that freedom, that lightheartedness, that fun in your life, that joy, radiance, whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Because what's really standing out to me is like, she's like flying, you know, she's like, la la la, like I'm up in the air, I'm just high on life, and I'm living my best life, and I'm enjoying life. And so you want to create that, you want to create your best life, you have these intentions. So it's time to move forward with these things, but it's time for you to allow yourself to be carried by them. Allow the universe to be the wind beneath your wings to carry you in that direction, right? So this is what it is it's not, you know, forcing. Like, I don't think you'll ever see a bird, like if the wind is carrying the bird in this direction, I don't think you're gonna see a bird like flying against it, you know, or you're gonna see like necessarily like fish in the ocean swimming against the current. Like they go with the current, they allow it to lead it. Like they're not gonna struggle more than they need to. So you don't need to struggle, you don't need to make things harder on yourself. You just need to allow yourself to be carried forward and guided by the universe. And the way that you're going to do that is by letting go of your expectations of how things are supposed to be, how you should be doing them, or how it's supposed to happen, or whatever. And just like let go and just be like, you know what, I know I'm moving forward towards my intentions. I know that the universe is guiding me and directing me and is taking me down that path in the best possible way. And I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy my life right now. I'm going to, you know, take this moment to just be happy and be carefree and just, you know, be high on life, and know that the wind, the universe, is going to carry me to wherever I need to go to execute these things, to do it in the best possible way, right? So I really feel like this is what this message is saying. And as far as this one goes, let go of the need to be right. I really kind of feel like, you know, that's us a lot of times as humans, being stuck in our heads with our egos, and we're just like, yeah, this is the way it's supposed to go down, this is the way it's supposed to happen. And we need to like let that go and just be like, no, we don't know exactly how things are supposed to unfold for our highest good. And we don't know the divine greater plan for how our lives are supposed to be. So we need to just let go and stop fighting, you know, stop fighting with the divine, and just be like, you know what, okay, take me down the path, you know, for my highest good. Like, I just want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy this present moment and just be at peace. And I trust you, you know, and just let that happen. But also what I was hearing was there is some healing that needs to be done this week for some people. What is this healing in regards to? What do we need to know? There's some emotional wounds that need to be purged still for you to move forward more freely. And to, to just progress with your path right now, okay? So I can totally relate to this, because I was like at a bit of, I don't know what to call it, like I was just a bit upset with someone close to me recently, but not like angry, but I was just frustrated, like something bothered me. And I had to do similar, you know, work on myself like a day or two ago, and just be like, you know what? Like, what is going on here? Why is this bothering me so much? You know, I'm trying not to let it bother me, but it's bothering me. What's going on? And I had to like work through that and let go of my need to be right around the situation, or, you know, I don't know, saying whatever I wanted to say to that person's face, and like just work through it on my own and clear it and get it out of my system to move forward. And once I did that, like I feel like that's what actually allowed for the creative juices and everything like to start flowing through me, because like I worked through that, and then I was able to move forward more easily. So if there's some of you that have some conflicts, some differences with some people at this time, there's some things that are weighing on you a little bit right now, like just clear that up to allow yourself to move forward more easily, okay? Because that might be the thing that you need to work through in order to move forward with the action steps that you're feeling called to take at this time. But if things aren't flowing for you at this time that you wanted to, that you set your intentions around, that you feel called to do, if they're not flowing, it's probably because you need to take a step back and address the stuff first to then do the other stuff. Does that make sense? So like if I hadn't done the inner work around my own stuff that I just mentioned first, maybe I wouldn't be in this state that I am right now, you know, vibing and productive and all this other stuff, because I hadn't worked through that stuff, right? there's this little kid running next to me, and I'm like, little kid. Anyway, so you got to sometimes take that step back, and like that's what I'm talking about earlier with not forcing things and stuff, because there may be some of you who need to do healing work, but you got things that you're taking action on, but the things that you're taking action on, maybe you feel blocked around, and you're like, oh, why isn't it flowing? Why isn't it coming through? Why isn't it working? I'm so frustrated. I want this to happen. I got deadlines, or I want to move forward with this, and you're trying to force that to happen instead of taking a moment to be present, taking a break from whatever it is that you're doing, and just really feeling into your body, and feeling like what you feel really called to address or release at this time, or what would make you feel good. And if you really tuned in, you would probably notice like, oh, that situation is bothering me, it's affecting my emotions, like I think this is still on my mind, in the back of my head, and that's why I'm not able to focus on this, I'm not able to concentrate, I'm not able to do these things. So I'm just gonna like deal with that first, and handle that, and do what I got to do around that, and so I feel better, and I can move forward. And then by doing that, you might actually see that tomorrow or later in the day or whatever, like you feel better and the ideas start flowing. So I hope that really made sense and really helped those of you who maybe needed to receive that message today. So anyway, that's it for today's weekly energy reading. If you found this weekly energy reading super helpful, then please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. Drop me a comment below letting me know how this message resonated with you today. And as I said, I have my Soul Aligned Intentions mini program starting on this Monday. I don't know what the date is, 18th, I guess. And if that's something that interests you, please definitely be sure to sign up. Message me on social media, on Instagram or Facebook, to ask me for more info on it. If you have questions, the links to my social media are in the description of this video. So click on that little thing to bring down the description. You'll see my links to my social media. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Stef Coaching, same name as my channel. These little kids are loud. And basically, Soul Aligned Intentions is to really help you to, like I said earlier, set intentions that are truly in alignment with your soul, that set you up for success. To really help you, we're going to be doing inner work in this intention setting program. So it's not just about gaining clarity and setting beautiful intentions. It's really also about doing inner work. My guys have also asked me to do to provide a clearing energy, fear clearing meditation. So I'm going to be helping with those of you who take this to do energy work around that, to clear whatever fears you have. Look at the dogs. The dogs are having fun. I love dogs. They're just so happy. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So if that's something that interests you, definitely be sure to sign up for that. And I look forward to supporting you. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. And share this video with anyone that you feel might benefit from this message. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye.